property business is a scam. It's not rent versus mortgage. It's mortgage versus freedom.
That's right.
If I put that money on deposit on a house, and then on top of that, spending money keeping the house, making it nice, I have to fix the washing machine, I have to fix the fence that's been blown over, do all these things and not the landlord. My mind is taken up, and then also resources are slowly being sucked out of you. Owning a home costs money.
That's right. A
You're
lot
pay
of
four
money.
times more for it by the time you've paid off the mortgage. Technically, the bank owns the house because the bank's using your house. Go borrow even more money, so you don't own it. You're a fucking battery for the mortgage company.
If you are tied to an owner-occupier mortgage, get to 60 or 65, like Simon is saying, and you pay that mortgage off, you generally then die, which is amazing. The reality of people actually paying off their home in 10 years is next to nothing, and now I'm dead, and my kids get all the money. How amazing. Fuck that. That's not the life that I want to live. The thing I love about rent vesting, the tax advantages, you can live in a home that it costs the owner much more to own than it costs you to rent. All your debt becomes tax deductible and your investment properties actually create financial freedom. The thing that I love about it most is the flexible living costs. Right now, life's going amazing. You've got extra money. Interest rates are whatever they are. You can afford to spend X amount of dollars on a home. Next year or the year after or in 5 years' time, things get a little bit tough. You can't afford to live in that home anymore. You're not then tied to this massive mortgage that you have to then go try and sell a property and get the cash out of it and then go move into something else. Simply just hand back the keys to the landlord. Thanks so much. Your home's been amazing, but I'm now going to go live in another one. People think that is actually a downside. Oh, the landlord can kick you out of the property. You have no security. Oh my gosh. I actually think it's a good thing because you can also hand back the keys. You have flexible living. You have flexible living costs. If you earn more money, your business grows or whatever it is, instead of having to then sell out of a $5 million home to move to a $10 million home or a $1 million home to move to a $2 million home, you essentially just move out of your rental and move into another rental. None of the entry, none of the exit costs, and you don't then have to increase your non-deductible mortgage debt. Everyone forgets about it. It costs money to maintain the property. It costs money to improve the property. I don't know anyone who's lived in the same home forever and never done a kitchen or never done a bathroom or never done an extension or never spent more money on rendering their home or getting a roof restoration or doing an extension or whatever it is. Like, people constantly spend money on these things because they obviously enjoy it, but that money could be used for a lot of other things to actually live a better life when you can actually go and rent that property, probably for a significant amount less than what it cost you to own. Always compare the pair. What does it look like to own a property versus what does it look like to rent that same property and go and invest? Yes, the gains that you make on an investment property are subject to capital gains tax. No, the gains on an owner-occupier property are not subject to capital gains tax, but the cash flow difference is dramatic. Cash flow is what keeps you moving around on a day-to-day basis. If you can save $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 a week, sometimes by renting as opposed to owning, that cash flow can do so much more for your life than a future capital gain that you may or may not get that you won't pay tax on.